Tonight, we're happy to have Sanjit Singh and his company. He'll be talking about XBoost. We are very happy to be hosted here in iLearn. Last month, we had 30 people in World and 11 people in the Zoom. Mark, could you say a few syllables about iLearn?
Sure, I'll try to keep it to a few syllables. So hi everyone, Mark Lee is my name. I'm the Executive Vice President and Chief Research Officer of iLearn, which is the Immersive Learning Research Network. And we are a global non-profit association of developers, researchers, and educators who are interested specifically in the application of XR and immersive technologies for supporting learning across contexts and sectors. This campus, we own and operate this campus, which was provided to us by Virbela, and very happy to host Boston VR here for the second time.
Give me one moment here. There we go. There, Mark, can you say a couple words? I want to see if the people in the Zoom can hear you.
Hi, can everyone over in Zoom hear me?
Yes.
All right, great,
Perfect.
Excellent, much better. All right, so iLearn is a consortium of academic organizations, are you not?
Yeah, so we're free to join network and yeah, I mean quickly becoming a consortium in the sense that we have different scholarly associations as well as educational institutions who are active in collaborating with us on various activities on this campus.
Great. Well, thank you. We really appreciate your hosting us. And we'll be here next month as well. We also want to thank XR Terra for their ongoing support every month, helping us bring all this programming to you. XR Terra is a startup. They're running courses on how to make VR for college credit. And more importantly, you'll actually learn something from it. We would like to support MedVR. That is a hackathon that will happen sometime post-COVID. And for now, they are hosting a remarkable series of talks on XR for medicine. So I recommend you look up medvr.io. Next week, Tuesday, will be our monthly meeting of the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Working Group. We're looking to reduce the barriers to participation here in Boston VR because we live in an unequal society, and we want to do what we can to help us be a welcoming space and to do something to make a better world. January 20th, we're going to do something a little different. We've done this, something like it in the past, an open mic night. So we invite everyone to come and give a 5-minute lightning talk or lead a discussion in a breakout room. So we'll probably have it in the Innovators Hall here in iLearn. It'll definitely be here in iLearn. And each breakout room has a screen and and its own sound bubble. So if you have work that you want to present, you can do that. Or if there's any topic in XR that you want to talk about, please volunteer to lead a breakout room. We'll talk about that a little more after Sanjit gives his presentation. And of course, we're always looking for your support. So let me, without further ado, let me leave this on a nice screen. I will turn things over to Sanjit. He has created an interesting startup. So take it away, Sanjit.
Thanks, Jeff. Can everyone hear me? Right, so my name is Sanjit. I am one of the co-founders and Chief Technology Officer of XBoost. So XBoost is a biotechnology focused startup where we are working on robotics, exoskeleton devices, and virtual reality environments for physical rehabilitation. So
I can't hear you all of a sudden.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Microphone cut out.
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Mark?
Can you hear me?
Maybe it's just me.
Sorry, repeat that.
Sanjit, we can hear you here in on the Ireland Virtual Campus, but I'm not sure if those in Zoom can hear.
Yes, they can. I'm
Okay.
sharing sound to them. Sanjit, you suddenly went silent.
Should I switch to Zoom?
No, I can hear you now.
Okay. All right, is this
Please.
better?
Yeah, resume.
All right.
Yes.
Should I restart?
Sure.
All right. So my name is Sanji. I'm a computer science major at Rutgers, and I'm one of the co-founders and Chief Technology Officer of XBoost. So XBoost is a biotechnology. Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
All right. It's a biotechnology focused startup. And basically we are in the whole robotics and XR space. So I will start presenting more about our business. So right, so this is our whole team. My co-founder Mohammed and we started this company off a research lab specialized in the whole biomechanics space. Dr. DeAndrea is our academic advisor who is helping us out with grant proposal and next rounds of funding. And then Nardo Manoloto is our industry mentor. All right, so sorry about that. So our focus is targeting stroke patients. Basically, 38,000 physical therapy clinics deals with patients with strokes condition. So our goal is to gamify therapy and make results more accurate. So the robotic exoskeleton is like a supercontroller. You can say that's more used for muscular strength. So if you see my co-founder in the picture at the very left, can everyone see?
Yes.
He's wearing a VR headset along with the exoskeleton device. Basically, our goal is to make the exoskeleton fully autonomous, along with real-time monitoring system that can capture range of motion movement during gameplay. Oh, hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect.
Please continue.
All right. So if you look at the picture at the top right, this is basically how physical therapy is still traditionally done. So a lot of patients still undergo activities that are, I guess, not engaging or motivating enough for them. So through our system, we want to make therapy more engaging and accurate. So go on to the next slide. So we provide a fully integrated rehabilitation gamified system. Our audience is basically mainly stroke patients and also athletes who go through injuries. So some of our products include arm exoskeleton, and the difference with our exoskeleton is that it's lighter, only 7 Newton meters maximum operational torque. So the scalability really makes a difference in terms of how light and wearable it is. Our other features, as previously mentioned, are virtual augmented reality, interactive gaming environments, which basically are combined with the exoskeleton. So patients can play many different types of exercising games, and one of the features integrated inside the game is real-time monitoring through visual display system, such as Magically, HoloLens 2, Oculus Quest. So basically, during gameplay, when patients are playing games that involves movement, such as range of motion capture measurement with their arm, these real-time monitoring systems can actually capture the exact range of motion in terms of X, Y, and Z coordinates. Another unique system we're working on is musculoskeletal model for real-time body tracking through the Microsoft Azure Connect DK. So these are some pictures which I'll represent through the videos. How do I?
So this is the first
Perfect.
3D printed model for the arm exoskeleton. So the model is composed basically of three major parts. The one here at the top is the upper arm segment, and here we have the forearm segment, and in between we have the bearing, the mechanical bearing. So if you remove this part, you can see here we kind of have the a slotted channel along with a pin to limit the range of motion to around 145 degrees.
Oh, sorry. Do you see the video?
Oh, now I see it.
Along with the motor.
Sorry, Sanjay, did you intend to play the video here on the left screen?
Yes.
Yeah, let me.
Because this cover back, you can see here it's very light. It doesn't limit any motions, including the, the human arm
That's pretty
has
cool.
basically 2 degrees of freedom. We have the arm extension and flexion, and we have the supination and unation. So the current model does not provide the supination and unation motion. We only provide the arm extension and flexion. And it does not matter how fast you go, the model keeps up working with you. So imagine if you're playing a game like kickboxing, you can keep moving the arm like real quick to arm fast arm extension flexion. Does not matter how fast you go. So yeah, later on we might think about.
Wait, what's going on?
Hmm?
I thought
Oh,
I heard multiple audio.
okay. We saw your video on the side screen,
Okay,
and
let me replay.
it was really interesting.
Adding the supination coordination motion.
Wait, it's showing. I'm seeing a different
A
thing
different video?
through
Yeah.
your Zoom. Playing
Uh,
it's playing the heartbeat.
there. This is the one you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that. It has everything.
Right. Yeah, you played that already. We
Oh,
can
it,
play
it has 4 parts.
4 parts?
Yeah, the first part. The first part is the exoskeleton. It's about to go to the next part.
Okay.
But the thing is, if I play from my end, it's gonna play another video.
Yeah, I can unpause it.
Controls along with the motor here at the top. So the current weight of the device is around 100 gram. We'll add the motor the motor kit with the controls is gonna add an extra 150 gram. With the total weight of the device is gonna be around 250 gram. Thank you guys. Thank you for XBoost for development team. It was a really awesome job. Thank you all. But you can see here, the arm has.
Wait, Jeff, there's other lag going on.
Okay.
Like in my end, now my co-founder is showing the body tracking
He
video.
is. Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm from your screen. I'm still seeing the exoskeleton representation.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything about that. Um, I why I think you should continue your talk.
It's just is it a bit lagged in Zoom? Is that what the issue is?
Yeah, it's mainly just a lag.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should
All
I
right.
just continue?
Yeah.
We have the arm extension.
So basically, this is the body tracking through Azure Connect. Our goal is to study accurate muscle activation patterns.
As you see the animation and chart at the left, this is what it's showing as my heart rate beats per minute.
This is
Yeah. Later on.
so this is the heart rate animation.
Um, you're seeing a completely different video than I'm seeing.
Yeah, because of the lag.
All right. Yeah, I don't think this is working. I think you need to just go back to your slides.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. All right, so these are some of the additional feature to the exoskeleton device. So as mentioned, 7.Newton meter operational torque at maxima. The other unique thing about it is that it's only 300 grams, which is 0.6666 pounds. So a lot of that includes motor and control units in terms of measurement for EMG activities can be easily slid on the arm like a wearable cast. Can carry up to 3 kilograms sustainable weight for about 2 hours. Batteries easily changeable. You can basically wear this continuously for 5 hours, and it has a full range of motion capturement, and it's very adjustable.
Right?
So this is actually our only competitor, MyoPro. Thing with their assisted device is that it's more heavier, weighs more, uses a shoulder harness, and you have to put it on in terms of strap. So we decided instead of having to strap it on, have it wearable like a cast at very lightweight. It really makes the difference in terms of providing stroke patients additional strength and being able to do normal activities in their daily physical life. So these are some of the customers that we were surveying. These were some of their constructive feedback. So we need to have some way to engage arm and extension for specificity patterns, such as rotated shoulders, or like rotated arms, or like bent fingers. That's one thing. We need more accuracy for monitoring EMG activities for patient data, add a camera with the patient so that therapists somehow can be able to monitor physical therapy activities for patients at home, kind of like telemedicine, and reduce the toll on patients' arm movement improvement. So out of 44 customers, we interviewed 19, and some of them, a lot of them, were very impressed. One of the physical therapists for Vermont, Dr. Amelia Brogna, was like, "Oh my God, I cannot wait to see the system in my clinic." So it really makes us happy that it's going to be able to help so many patients suffering with neurological condition. So this is our business canvas model. Some of the partnerships we got is with University of Pennsylvania Robotics Rehabilitation Lab, Mount Sinai Hospital in New York City, and then a spin-off startup from Drexel University Replay Lab called Enable Game. So these are our collaborators. Our main activities are, of course, on medical devices such as the exoskeleton, body tracking, vital signs, and remote monitoring. And our proposition is to make gamification for physical therapy fully autonomous assisted devices, medical monitoring systems, and a way to record all this data to a cloud server. So our cost structure is that we want to be able to run our systems in many different types of clinics, such as hospitals. Overall, for commercialization, these are our next steps. So back in February is when we started off as a startup. So we were funded by National Science Foundation Innovation Corps program. September 2020, we had our first round presentation, and our next steps are we are applying for the I-Corps National Grant Program, which is $50,000, along with KidX Fellowship that can connect us with more hospital collaboration. Overall, we're having a lot of fun. Yep. Thank you.
Ah, that's wonderful. Thank you. You're NSF funded. NSF funded is very impressive. Let's see. There's an applause function here in iLearn.
I'm sorry about the lag.
Oh, well, that can't be helped. So you may now take questions. Questions from our...
Any questions?
Let's see.
Sure. Sorry, repeat that.
Someone who...
On it, would it work on someone like the other question? How much was
Those were great questions. Let's see. Jacob, are you in iLearn or were you just entirely in the Zoom? Oh, okay. So, okay. No problem. No problem. So, Sanjit, I believe the people in iLearn could hear your answers, but not the questions. Um, but it'll be in the Zoom recording. Um, uh, let's see. Question to you from me. NSF grant is very competitive. They usually fund only 3%. Um, what was what stage of development was your project when you wrote your proposal to NSF? Was it just on paper, or did you have a prototype, or what was it?
So kind of both. So we actually, sorry, is this better?
Yeah.
All right. So we actually applied for the NSF I-Corps program. So this program was specifically meant out for students. So before we applied, we had a couple prototypes for games, kind of like what I was showing in the video, for like one of the like this game where you have an animal kingdom and a person being able to pet the animals, where we can monitor range of motion. So we already had some simple prototypes, and had to fill out an application, and then go through one round of a phone interview. After we spoke with the person who was in charge of NSF I-Corps, 2 weeks later, we found out we were accepted, and we're thrilled.
That's great. That's really excellent. And so you're working on the prototype. Um, what's your next step? Are you going to try to do research with the prototype first, or try to productize it sooner?
We're trying to productize it sooner. That's our next step. So of course, we will have to get more fundings for that. That's why we are now in round 2 for NSF I-Corps National Team Grant, which is $50,000. 15,000 of it can be used further development, even more to the next level. After that, we hope to get our product hopefully closer to the market, get investors, and apply for an SBIR grant.
Very good. All right. Other questions? I don't want to dominate this. Anyone in the audience? Mark, perhaps?
It's really interesting work, Sanjit. I was wondering if you had connected with, there's a group called the International Society, ISVR, I believe it is, International Society for Virtual Rehabilitation. So they actually,
Yes.
yeah, that's excellent. That'd be a wonderful group for you to network with.
Yes, I actually know about the organization. One of the person who founded it is a professor at my school.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah.
Great. There are, I mean, maybe you said this in your slides and I missed it. In VR, you can give a person a different idea of what their body is.
Yes.
And you're leveraging that. Are you leveraging that in this tool.
Yes. So in fact, that's what one of the body tracking system was
Right.
for. So we want to accurately understand pose estimation and just how muscles are being activated for stroke patient. So one of the things was, of course, muscle activation, patient activity detected through Azure Connect. While to the VR game, we want to monitor range of motion measurements with arms and legs. We want to be able to capture arm, elbow extension and flexion. That's the first step.
Mhm.
If we can get the arm, next step would be the legs.
That's great.
And then one of our long term visions we've been thinking about is prosthetics.
Uh, Robotic prosthetics.
Correct.
Oh yeah. There's some very interesting work in that area. That's great. Well, Sanjit will be around, and uh, you can send questions to him through our message board, or come up and talk to him, or bug me, and I'll give you his email if that's okay, Sanjit.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to speak.
Thank you.
All right. And we will we'll post a recording of the talk on the event page. All right. So thank you again, Sanjit. So next month we're going to have our open mic night, and is there anyone here who's experienced that? Has a question about that? We're looking for volunteers. Nope. All right. Hmm.
Jeff, is that on the? I was looking at your website. Is it on the 20th? So that's a
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes. Is Wednesday a problem?
No, not a problem.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Yes. So we're going to look for people who want to give 5-minute lightning talks or want to lead a discussion in a breakout room. And I think we're probably going to use what is it, Innovation Hall here at iLearn. And that has a common space as well as a whole bunch of breakout rooms on the periphery. So Mark, if you have people in your network who might want to present, and it doesn't even have to be your own work, it can be, anything.
Yeah, just sharing.
Exactly.
Of industry news and developments and stuff that people are interested in.
It can be. It can also be good for, people who are students or just starting out to get a little exposure, that sort of thing.
Definitely.
Yeah. So Sanjit, you're welcome to lead a breakout discussion.
Sure.
Next January if you want.
I would love to.
Sure. That'd be fun. And maybe your business partner can make it that time.
Yeah.
That'd be good. All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to hang out a little bit. So we are now in the hang out and run around phase. Meeting adjourned. And thank you all for coming. Right. How do I make this avatar clap? I forgot. All right. Hello, Jess. Hello, Starbright. I like your hat.
Thank you. Hi.
Hey, is that you, Tamar? No.
No, that's Melissa Dearborn, but my name somehow isn't changing. I tried to put it my real name. Nice to see you, Jeffrey.
Yes. Thanks for coming tonight. It's usually a bit slim on in December.
We were happy to be here tonight.
Yeah. Yes. We're getting used to the platform. We'll have it figured out eventually. So, are you with iLearn?
I am at the Harvard VR Club. We're here together. So I think some of my
Okay.
classmates here just left to go back meet in their Zoom, but we all came in together.
All right.
So the whole VR Club from Harvard came together to see you tonight.
Oh, thank
From
you.
Harvard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you in Chris Didi's